Abraham's seed. Welcome to Short Points, where we share thoughts on the Sabbath School lessons. We are looking at God reaching out to humanity this quarter, and in the last few weeks, the focus has been on Abraham and God's covenant or agreement that he did with him. An agreement and a journey that didn't stop with Abraham, but was extended to his descendants. The purpose and the essence of God's efforts, however, has never been limited to a specific nation or group of people. It has always been universal. Abraham's seed, or the descendants of Abraham, are all those who enter into the same covenant or agreement that God did with him. The lesson looks at ancient Israel and its special designation for a special purpose, to be kings and priests. Kings in a sense that they were not slaves to sin anymore. And priests in a special relationship with God as intermediaries, to testify about Him, to instruct, to preach, to prophesy, to be examples. There was also a land deal. God promised them to inherit the promised land, and they did. This promise, however, has a much more significant extent, applying to the promised land that we all hope for, to the new eternal reality and restoration that Jesus is preparing for us. And this is the more relevant part of the study for us, because ultimately this journey with God, this agreement that God made with Abraham, is relevant and essential to us. Why did Israel fail? How did it fail? Where did it fail? This is not so important, especially for this study. What matters though is that it didn't fail completely. There was a remnant. There were those that remained faithful, those who, even though they struggled, even though they didn't understand everything, they trusted and they loved. Jesus came through them. The Messiah came. Salvation and hope were secured, and the gospel broke barriers and human limitations. As a son of Abraham, Christ became heir of the covenant promise, says the author, and through him we acquire the right to be part of this promise. Some people are fascinated about the legal aspect of this whole ordeal. How does this agreement works in its mechanics? There are tons of items related to it, including inheritance, justice, grace, restoration. How does this all work out? For the purpose of this study, though, it's important to understand God's intent, how He has worked through the years to reach us, to make us part of this journey and this promise. It's also important to understand that it goes beyond us, and its ultimate destination is soon, but yet to come. Well, next week we'll move on from Abraham and we'll continue the study with the lesson Covenant at Sinai.